Peace, 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 blessings. How y'all doing? What's going on? It's Throwback. Sure. Wanted to get in and do a show today. I started to do one yesterday. I should have did one yesterday, but I was watching I was watching a brother. First, I want to say, I want to give all praises due to the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahushua. And so now I want to say, I was watching a brother the other day, right, or this morning rather, right, and he was talking about the shirts, right. I ordered me some shirts, right, y'all, brothers out there. I ordered me some shirts because we supposed to have tassels on our shirt, especially when you out, and you trying to talk about the scriptures and the Most High and the Bible and all that. You supposed to wear your tassels with. So the brother was like, yo, he said, well, you could always cut you some strips and then take a magic marker and hook it up. So I did it did the little black with the magic marker and thing like that. I was like, at least I could work it out like this. I did order some shirts, but I said I could work it out like this. Then once I started cutting, I said, man, the collar be killing me too. The collar be all like this on you and be sweating and it cut the collar off. So I'm like, shit, this work. I might be doing this to all my shirts till I get me some new shirts. So, but I wanted to definitely do that, and I wanted to come back because the brother was saying, yo, he said, man, you can't be getting the knowledge and sitting on it, Israel. You can't be getting the knowledge of the Most High and He revealing it to you and everything, because, I was listening, and he said one scripture where, was with the 70, I guess they gave the they gave the knowledge to 70 of Moses' followers. I guess that's how it went. And so them 70 was prophesizing and like that. And so then two other brothers was outside prophesizing outside. So they was like, yo, Moses, tell him to stop, cut that out. And Moses was like, you jealous? You jealous of them? Like, why are you jealous of them? It's not a competition. It's not a competition kind of thing. And then the other part is like, God want all of us. Y'all want all of us doing this. Whether it's, I ain't gonna do it in the way the brother Amawar do it, or the brothers at Cold Cuts out there, or this or that, or whatever the case. We all got our different styles. I was watching the sister Naima Laverne, and she got a good one on. She just did a 2-part series. The sister name is Naima Laverne on YouTube, and she did one that she talking about. She got the scriptures. She showing you the scriptures. She diagramming the stars and all of that, the constellations. She could show you how Septus had the South and the North Kingdom and captive up there in the sky. Yo, I'm telling you, it's deep. Naima Laverne. Yeah, Naima Laverne. Check her out. She definitely got a good joint right now. I forget what the name of it, but she did a 2-part series. It just came on. So, but yo, you see, like, somebody like her, you need scroll. So I would definitely say scroll through her videos and check her out. She help you in a certain sense. I'ma say right now, cause they'll go, oh Sherm, you bugging. You done switched up your vibe. You all Bible on us. No. Let me tell you what happened. Alright? Let me explain. Yes, I'm all Bible now. Yes, I'm all the Most High. Yes, that's not, but I'm saying that no, it's not like I changed up. I always had a sense of all of the scriptures. I just never chose because I was getting enough lies, whether it was Islam, Protestant, Catholicism, Baptist. You get more run around and unanswered questions than questions when you sticking straight to them. Like, think about it, you going to church, whenever you go in church, and the pastor giving you them little bits and pieces, and he jumping around, and he not really even going into all the scriptures and explaining everything like that, because he really not. He really won't. But he's not, so you're not getting them. So it wasn't how they said, it wasn't edifying, right? So, so I fell back from that. I fell back from Islam because the vibe and the energy I was getting off of that, and whatever the case may be. And I used to go around with Islam. I used to go around and debate people about the Bible using the Quran. And you know what I'm saying? So I knew the Bible. I knew it. So, but then the white Jesus part, I couldn't swallow that. I couldn't swallow the white Jesus part. That wasn't, and then once we knew, the brothers like say your 5% brothers or whatever back in the 80s and the 90s, we already was saying that Jesus was black. We wasn't believing that. So now it finally come out now, so now it's like, still, what you gonna do with the information? It's like, what you gonna do with the information? So then let's fast forward to now, right? Or the beginning of this shit. Lockdown start, and so we don't got sports no more, we don't got nothing. So I started investigating. So when you start investigating and all that, and you really look at the politicians and what they've been doing, and the laws that they enacted and all of that, they not just criminal, they are demonic and satanic. When you throw the Masonic shit in there, it's demonic and satanic, right? So, if I could watch all these videos, I still ain't get to my spiritual side yet. Watch this. But if I could watch all these videos and I could see where I'm now believing there's really reptilians out there, and damn, they out there really eating kids and adrenochroming people, and they trying to resurrect a dog and have a clone for a dog demon to come up and get inside of and inhabit the spirits and all of this, and the Pope and the Vatican and all of them been worshiping it, and you see the rappers and all of that throwing up the Luciferian signs and the signs and all of this, talking about they gods and goddesses and all of this shit like that. So if I could believe that, then I gotta believe the Bible too then. I got to get into the Bible too. So now I got to find somebody that know the Bible, right? So how I get there? So I start looking. So I got the Big Judah first. So you start listening to Big Judah and all that. So Big Judah got a little bit of the scripture, and he giving you your past and your history on how they stole these lands and stuff like that, and how they lied in the Bible and stuff like that. So now you listen to the Israelites, right? And then they got the 12 tribe doctrine and the tribe of Judah and all of this and all the whole tribe. So they got that situation going on. So you like, all right, we know Jesus was black and this and this and that. So now if we go back into the Bible with that, and you break it down but from that standpoint, so now it just changed the whole perspective of the Bible. Changed the whole perspective of the Bible. And it gives you the perspective that the Bible was our personal, it was written for us personally. That's why they work so hard at changing up the lies. I mean, the images, every biblical movie ever made that they made, is everybody is white or Italian or all this other stuff, and never nobody that looked like us or whatever the case may be. Why they went through the whole thing was the Spanish guy. I wrote his name down. Serre Borgia. Serre Borgia. They gave us Serre Borgia as Jesus. Son of a Pope. This guy died of syphilis. That's who Serre Borgia was. He died of syphilis, man. But anyway, we're going to get back to him later on. So, but they gave us that image right there as Jesus, and they pushed it on us because the Bible's about us. And in the Bible would say that the book was just made for us, that nobody else was meant to get it. He ain't give the Bible wasn't given to nobody else to get it. It's not for them. It's not for them. It's our book, personal book. But whatever. So that's how I got to that. So just doing the knowledge and seeing that the government was shady, so that got me into how shady the government was, Sherm. And then once you get into how shady the government was and what they was doing and these entities that could have been around for forever and shit like that and all of this, and they done made a pact with these motherfuckers for riches and traded their soul. They done that's who they actually selling their soul to. So you go, oh, that nigga sold their soul or whatever the case may be. People throw that shit out there like, oh, he sold his soul. That motherfucker's soul gone. He in the sunken place right now. Okay, you give you that. Who did he sell his soul to though? Who is the actual, where did he go? Who is the person? Where did he have to go? He had to go somewhere. On where? On earth. This shit is here. But anyway, let's go. So anyway, let's get off of that, man. I'm just trying to say, man, I'm just, like the brothers on the corner, man, I'm trying to wake y'all up, man. It's time to wake up, man. They did the moon last night. The moon last night behind the moon was red. It was fire. Like it was a fire, like a battle going on in the sky. Behind the moon last night. Word up. Word up. I'm telling you. Cause you watch, I'm telling you, you watch they scared. White people are scared. White people are scared. You see, you got these guys, they talking about the pictures that they done took in Alaska or whatever, where it was two circular spheres out there, objects moving, and Maria Govan Cohill last night. She showing us the moon, and you could see look like faces, images. First it was dust, and then it looked like going across the moon. You could see faces and images, is whatever the case. So y'all keep thinking it's a game out there. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all watching basketball. Y'all do think it's a game. Y'all gotta stop, man. Cause think about this. Israelites, they think, the 144 elect gonna be 144,000 gonna be the governors, woo, woo, woo. So they think they got the lock on that. We get into that later. That's why I'm like, yo, I'ma just read my scripture and do my thing, cause it's too late to be trying to get in camps. They got Israelite camps and this brother, they jumping in. There's all and if you ain't in this camp, you ain't gonna get salvation and all that shit. Sound crazy. That shit is bugged out. Like how they be saying bug out. That's some bugged out shit if they doing that in the Israelites already. But I digress. But you gotta get right, man. You gotta get right, man. I'm telling you gotta get right. You gotta find you gotta get you a scripture. You gotta start living right. You gotta start getting right, because the point I was gonna make was the 144,000. After that, you got the one third of the 12 tribes gonna get in. That even if that's a large number, let's go 20 million. That still mean it's gonna be 60 million that's gonna die. Said in the Bible. So everybody running around going, it's biblical. White people's going, it's biblical. That's why I said, just like in Egypt, they calling for the plagues. Bill Gates getting ready. They talk about they going to release mosquitoes in Florida, and the mosquitoes they going to release in Florida, you actually gotta they could put the COVID vaccine in them, because they fucking flies, the mosquitoes they done made in the thing, or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, if they release them mosquitoes gonna be from Florida to California to New York City. Watch. Because just like the Bible and Egypt, they calling for the plagues. And I'm gonna give you another one, right? And they said that it is prophecy that Trump is in there and all that. So y'all could be right. But the Most High used dark and light, good and bad. He in control of all of it. So Trump's supposed to be in there for the playing the role of Pharaoh in Egypt bondage. Egypt, the bondage that we was going to get led into again this time through ships. So this is Egypt. We in bondage again. We still in bondage. You know, every time you pay, I pay usury what's that what's that on the not the insurance, the inflation, not the inflation, but you know the financing and all that and all the other shit they add on and shit, them charges. We don't supposed to be paying them shits, man. We don't supposed to be paying them shits. We just been here. I was saying, even the shit we know, the stuff we learned, they gave everything to us. They gave us all of this shit. The whole system got to come down. Word up. But anyway, come on, let's get back to some stuff, right? So Yellowstone, there's been a lot of earthquakes, y'all. There's been a lot of earthquakes. Oh, here go the biblical thing I was going to say. So just like they say in the Bible and Pharaoh and Trump and all that, and they running around with Trump and as in the role of magma, make America great again. Magma is also lava. Magma is also lava. So they keep going, make America great again, magma and all this, and they keep doing it, and magma gonna come out the ground. It's gonna scorch America. I'm just saying, it's biblical, right? Oh, that's right there, I wrote that. So Yellowstone had earthquakes, a bunch of them, increasing hot water steam coming out from the deep well and shit. I was like, translation, the magma is moving. And then I went, magma, make America great again. It's biblical. They always saying that plenty of times. Yeah. Like, that's what they gonna do. They gonna call for the plagues, and it's gonna get their ass. Oh, here go about New York City. New York City is all of the cities gonna be bad though, or after a while. But New York City is terrible, man. New York City is terrible. So because they figured that Hillary was gonna be in there. Pelosi is a nut too. She looked like a clone now. That's a clone. But they thought Hillary would be in there now, and they was gonna be she was gonna help the cities out more smooth, agreeingly than Trump. How Trump is resistant. So they thought they was gonna get bailouts. So they was spending money like crazy, man. The mayor wife, her little she got 5 people make $2 million. Yeah, she like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? How y'all doing that up there? But oh yeah, so here you go. They gonna have train cuts, fare hikes. Word up. And then people gonna be, that was the big part. When you go to New York now on a bus and a train, you're gonna get stopped by contact tracers in New York. Going at least until next year. So from now on, from at least from now moving forward, when you go to New York, he said we're gonna be aggressively at the bus station terminals and all of that, and aggressively tracking people and stuff like that. And we're gonna send them out to track you down if we have to. That's what Esau said. I heard it. Just how he said it. Esau talking just like with glasses on. Struggle for money because they were spending. Yeah. The 12 tribes is real, people. It's real. It's real. I did the Day of Atonement the other day. So it was from Thursday at sundown to Friday at sundown. And so I didn't eat nothing or drink nothing or whatever. And you know it was funny. In the beginning, it seemed like it was more negative energy, like, say, like 50 minutes after man, you can't get no water right now. You can't get no water right now. You sure? Man, you could take some, man. Word, I'm telling you, that's how it felt. Me doing that to me. Man. That's all right. Go ahead, man. Just go in there and wash your face and by mistake drink some water. But then that was like, say, 9, 10 o'clock or whatever the case may be. It was funny though. I wasn't really, it was more I was thirsty, wanted to drink something and hungry. But then in the morning time, it was kind of like, feeling like good. You know what I'm saying? Once I woke up and getting closer to it was like I was getting stronger. Word, I said a prayer before, I said a prayer afterwards. So yeah, I did the Day of Atonement. Word. Word, that's what's up. Okay, y'all ready? Nas and all of his album and this is an old untold story from the past. I'ma battle this one and I'ma battle that one. Jay-Z with his he just this motherfucker. But then Master P with the I don't want them to get my brother out. Old videos from him from 2 years ago talking about fucking C Murder wife or whatever the case may be. C Murder, Monica Kim, LeBron, Beyonce, Kanye, 52 shots to Abdul Lawima up there, right? The brother that they with the stick in the bathroom, they in New York City, they took the stick and stuck it in his ass and the nightstick and broke it off and then stuck it in his mouth and shit. That brother right there, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, motherfucking Black Lives Matter, the fucking Republicans, the Democrats, fucking basketball, all the fucking distraction. All a distraction. A distraction. All of it. Fucking Chad Boseman. Let's talk about Chad Boseman, right? So, Chad Boseman gets sick right around motherfucker. He come out of nowhere to be a star. Okay, let's give him that. He come out of nowhere to be a star. That usually means what? They took the fast track. So when they take the fast track, like I was saying earlier, they probably done sold their soul. They done went to a castle somewhere or to a motherfucking old motherfucking here in North Carolina where fucking Gloria Vanderbilt and them, the Biltmore, they go to some shit like that, where some reptilian motherfucker in the basement or some shit like that, and then they do some old shit, and the next thing they know, it's good on the way up. But on the way down, they start looking bad. So now let's talk about when he started looking bad. He started looking bad right around the time when they said the tainted adrenochrome was out there. What do you mean, sure? The tainted adrenochrome. They said that the white hats, the other side, fucked up, messed up, excuse my French, messed up the adrenochrome supply and infected it. And so that was the time when you had Celine Dion look like she was on crack running around here. Johnny Depp was looking like he was on crack running around here. Ellen DeGeneres, all of these heads, Sharon Stone, y'all can look them up. Sharon Stone, all of them. And when you put them pictures up and you put his picture up, he looked just like them. Then, when I did the show a minute ago and I was talking about the COVID, I tested positive for COVID, I did this, I'm on quarantine, self-quarantine means that I'm taking it to trial and all that. Tested positive means that you done pleaded guilty and everything, and you gonna get to keep your name and your this and this and that, and they gonna kill you quiet off down the road or whatever the case may be. That's what they did to Chad Boseman. Chad Boseman got that right there because Chad Boseman was down with the Lumacrati niggas, the Lumacrati, yeah, the Democrat, the Illuminati niggas. That go to another thing. The DNC, the DNC fucking little symbol. That shit is the pentagram shit with the fucking that they had with the Baphomet head inside of it, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm telling you. Is praying now a bad thing? Too much scripture. Right? Right? Think about them. Right there, right? Praying now. Is praying now a bad thing? And is too much scripture a bad thing? Now, this the next line I wrote. Bet you at the end, if the end was here, the sky cracked open and some motherfucking meteorite or the volcano pop up in South Carolina or West Virginia somewhere and start spreading, I bet you're going to want your prayers to be heard then. So that's what y'all need to think about. See, y'all thinking about right now and think y'all could just put it off on the back burner and then just grab up God when y'all get ready to, grab up the scriptures at the end and say, oh, well, I acknowledged you every now and then, Most High. Yeah, I kind of tried to stick to the commandments. I kind of tried to do the right thing. That shit ain't gonna hold no weight. It's not gonna hold no weight. And people act like it's gonna hold weight. It's not gonna hold no weight. It ain't. It's not gonna hold no weight. Word up. So yeah, you might even say, sure, you sound like you over there panicking. Shit, I ain't panicking about what's going on over there. I'm panicking about getting right with the Most High before it go down. That's the only panic I got. Like, yo, make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm trying to help other brothers and sisters, whatever. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing that, trying to help everybody else. But still in the back of my mind, I still want to make sure I ain't doing nothing in the past that made it where it's a no-go for me. And I sure ain't trying to do nothing now. Like, yo, you had it. You was doing all right till you did this right here, son. So yeah, y'all better get right, man. Because look, that hurricane went from a category 1 one day to 12 hours later, it was a 4 or 5. And then it did, the white guy said, man, it looked like somebody just took the hurricane and just drew it up the East Coast. He said, when did they start doing that and drawing up the... I'm telling you, man, that's the Most High, man. Y'all better get right, man. Y'all better get right, man. Winds was almost 175 miles an hour, wind gusts up to 200. From a category 1. Category 1 is like 60, 70 miles an hour. That's crazy. Some storm trackers got stuck out there. They said it was a huge storm surge, caught everybody off guard. And the funny thing was that, looking at the damage, it's water, but it's not. It looked like it's more wind damage. It looked like a bunch of tornadoes just went through and just crushed the buildings. That's what it looked like. It just crushed the buildings. Word up. Just like the thing just went through and just destroyed the crops overnight. Corn good, next morning corn bad, whole crops. I'm telling you, and the famine is coming. Yo, in my neighborhood, this was funny. In my neighborhood, the Viking horn blow, just every night. That one of them things. Out of nowhere, I start hearing that shit like every night, right? Not just me, so it ain't like just me. It's like we sit out there and be like, do that shit every night, right? That's that carnal shit, right? Cause shit getting weird. I'm driving on my block, minding my business, and 2 little 12, 13-year-old little white girls is trying to flag me down, trying to talk to me and get, what the fuck, what? I'm telling you, I was truly bugging out. I'm driving and the 2 little girls, and they was like, if I didn't know they was white girls, I would think them 2 little girls was grown little black girls. That's how they was acting. She was like, oh, my friend, and I'm like, what the fuck? Right on the block. They going crazy. They going crazy. The attitudes of people is getting different, man. And then so you gotta go, why do that matter? Well, you can't be around people. You gotta watch who you around right now. Cause people with this bad energy and these bad spirits and these bad demons on them, that shit be on you, man. You get around somebody and they stupid bugging out and they getting drunk and acting a fool or whatever the case may be. It's either you gonna stay there acting a fool with them or you gonna be like, yeah, nah, I see you bugging out. I'm gonna holler at you later. That's what it is. I'm telling you. This is a fact. Yeah, the brother, he sent me some shit piece. It's getting deep out here, brother. It sure is, brother. It sure is. Let's see. So we call their celebration, but in the Illuminati world they call it magicians. Book of Exodus. Magicians. Okay, yeah. So you gotta understand, these artists nowadays, they're not using talent to sell their music. They're using spells and chants and words back. They probably always been doing it. And I know they used to say back then, if you could play the record backwards, you could hear them saying this and this and that. That's probably why they went to CDs or whatever the case might be. But if you could play it backwards or whatever, you could hear this and this and that. Nowadays, they using hand gestures. They using symbols in the back. They using little word chants. They hiding words in whether even the drop of the hook or whatever the case may be. And so they enchanting people. That's what they doing. They spell casters. Beyonce, that Beehive shit, that's she got some people that like would kill somebody over her. I really believe, like, you got a lot of these people out here, they would kill people over their celebrities. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Word up. They talked about the book in the book of Exodus, magicians, James and Jambres, rival Moses and Aaron with their miracles until Aaron's staff devoured their staffs. So this one, I got this from Amawa Abad. This one was, he did a lesson and stuff, so it was like, we all got different cups, levels of the same love for Yahweh and Yahushua. Yeah, we all got, yeah. Cause he said Obadiah, he was saying Obadiah is a short but is powerful though. You know what I'm saying? And some people didn't even know they had you know, the story, you know, the tales of Obadiah in there, his lessons or teaching. So yeah, and I was talking, I was like, yeah, I could see an Obadiah role. Like my joint ain't gotta, cause I ain't trying to be the grand captain of the Israelites or the you know, I heard one brother today, the apostle. They called them the apostle something. I was like, I'm like, it just don't sound right, cause there y'all are anointing people. I'm just pointing this out, Israelites. I'm just pointing this out. I ain't trying to get shot at. I ain't trying to get no hate mail. I'm just pointing it out. If you calling him captain, boss, ex-general, this and this and that, the Most High ain't call him that. The Most High ain't call him that. Y'all bugging. I was listening. I was like, you know, they had, but I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to one brother, whatever, and he was like, yo, look at all this stuff that's going on and infighting and all of this and beating each other up and not speaking and all this. Like, well, I might as well just stay out here on the fringes, chilling out, doing my thing. Okay, UBTV, right? I was checking out that brother. He was doing one on King Tut. he was telling King Tut had a club foot, malaria, and was from inbreeding. Word. They make him out to be like his. Like, yeah, they just the shenanigans of Esau, all staged. Everything is staged. Everything with them is staged, man. Everything with them is staged. Fake pictures, statues. They changed, that's what happened. They changed King Tut's grandfather, Akenas, Akhenates. They made him to where, you know, gave him hips, elongated his face, and tried to make him look feminine. So they tried to make him male and feminine. Yeah, like they did. That's what they did. They brought that same bullshit, that same shit that was going on in Roman times. The Romans, the Greek, you know, they just extended it. Same stuff they was doing. Pedophilia, homosexuality, murdering, killing in the streets, a certain class of people oppressed, the money not worth shit. History repeating itself, yo. Second Esdras 16, Second Esdras 16, verse 8. The mighty Yahweh sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Yeah, they coming. The plagues is coming, y'all. The plagues is coming, man. And 9 was, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? So ain't nothing gonna save them. They up in the sky. I'm telling you, they up in the sky trying to fight it. They gonna try to fight. They gonna try to fight God, Jesus, Yahushua. They gonna try to fight when they come back. Y'all do understand that. Make America great again. Trump and them gonna try to fight and keep control of it. So that's what's gonna happen, y'all. So that's when they get to what side you on. What side you on? Okay, let's take Trump out. Let's take Trump out. Let's put Biden in. And then go down in December. What side you on? What side you on? It go down in November. And let's say it go past here and get to November. Trump or Biden in there. Whose side are you on if they try to fight the Most High? That's where you at now. That's where you gotta be thinking at. Like, yo, I can't, yeah, y'all talking stupid now. Y'all talking about the whole nation losing our soul together and burning up together. Nah, y'all good, man. Do that shit yourself. A North Korean patrol boat fired on a Chinese fishing boat, killing 3 people. So it's about, that happened on the 24th. You know what I mean? You know that China supplies all the drug dealers? The drugs they use to cut up the cocaine. You know, China's in everything, man. China's in everything. They definitely got to go in the... They definitely got to do some... Man, oh, man. Golly. Check out Crossroads. Crossroads, this is where I got this one. Yeah, that's a news show, Crossroads. But I'm looking like, yo, why on every channel that's teaching you the real is censored, but motherfuckers with the fuck shit don't get blocked and get promoted? Word up. And like, I be seeing a lot of stuff, man. You got one brother, I ain't gonna call their names. I'm gonna just give you the shit they be doing. I ain't gonna call their names. So you got one brother that he deep one day, then the next day he posting a picture of Benzino with his shirt off, 40, 50 years old, and he promoting a picture with a shirtless Benzino on and all of this shit like this. I'm like, alright, that's him. Then you got another brother, big YouTube following and all that, getting paid, doing good, got his pays and all of this. Bought him a big ass, nice ass watch and all that with the Eye of Horus in the middle. But he on there teaching, he on there doing this, he on there doing that. And I'm like, I swear you're agent. I swear you're agent. I swear you're agent. He done did something somewhere to where he done decided that he want to get that bread up. Word up. I'm like, man, these people, it's like, and the shit that gets, you know, the shit that get the likes and the shit that get the views and the emotions, you know, y'all, they looking for something to love and something so bad and this and that. Every fucking actor that died, y'all crying. Oh, he was a great person. Oh, he was so inspiring. They made fucking movies. Fucking movies. Fucking movies. Every fucking actor that died is so inspiring. So inspiring. Oh, you know, we gonna miss him. Oh, fuck out of here. Idol worshiping, man. The idol worshiping is crazy, man. Word. You know the term black and white wasn't even created until 1681. I'm a black man. No, fuck you not. I'm a black man. No, you're not. You know why black was created too? Black was the term black and white was created over white women. I'm telling you, it was created over white women. So now they'll be able to, on the marriage license, they could see if it was a black man marrying a white woman. That's why it was created. And for land ownership and all that. Them the ones on the level they'll tell you about. On the surface, down on the low, they want, nah, we gotta keep a track of this shit. Keep a track of which one's married. I'm telling you. Not black. Not black. Word up. Okay, here you go. This is how I was asking it. Alright. What do you know? Do you know Jesus was black? We was here before them. We the people the Bible talking about. You know those things, right? Okay. So now what? Right? That's the next question. All right, brother, sister, you know that stuff. Now what? What you mean now what? Are you going to do something about it? That's the next thing. Like, if you know these things, you'll say, yo, I know Jesus black. I know that, brother. Yeah, I know you the chosen people or whatever, but they going out to rob somebody. The fuck? The fuck? Like, I don't get it. People ain't changing. People say they seeing stuff, but they ain't changing. They changes, they wanted to go, let's get reparations and then go back to normal. That's what they want. Reparations and let's go back to normal. Even though the dollar is worth zero right now. I can't be doing them hand symbols. But zero. Worth fucking zero. You know King Stuart and King James. King Stuart was a black man. King Stuart the third. Do you know that? Do you know that? Yo, what up, Bliss?
What's good, huh?
You here?
No, I'm not there yet. I was calling you because
Yeah, I'm doing the show right now. Let me call you back, man. Let me call you back. All right? All right. So back to King James. King James, they was black. They nicknamed King Stuart III. He was nicknamed the Black Boy King of England. I'm telling you, man, they stole everything. And when I mean everything, they stole everything. Because they presenting themselves like, oh, we were the royals of Denmark. We were the royals of Europe. We were the this and that of here and this and that. They was not here. They came from the caves. They came down, blended in, just like they do now, blended in, man, woman, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, through aggression, we go. Telling you. Or laws or whatever the fuck they done did. That's what happens, man. Then, when we start acting like fuck people, back then, idol worshiping like we still doing now, and blaspheming against the Most High and shit after he done delivered us out of Egypt the first time, he said, okay, I'll put y'all back in, this time through ships, so y'all know I did it this time. That's why he told you how he was going to do, how y'all was going to get it. Because we start straying, and Alright, this time I'm gonna send y'all, this time it's gonna go by ships. So you'll know. He could have said planes, he could have said by kites or whatever. He said ships, so he know when them slave ships we talk about. Yeah, I did that. But y'all ain't repent. See? It makes sense now. That's why they won't tell you. I'm telling you, when you start looking at the Bible now from a sense of, yo, looking at what happened, applying what you know, and what you could prove, and not what that shit they done made up. And this made up shit, they say, oh, Jesus came for everybody. It don't say that in the Bible. Don't say that in the Bible. He came for his people, Israel. That's who he came for. Do you want me to Paul, do you want me to go out and teach to the Gentiles? No, you go out and teach to our people amongst the Gentiles. Our word not for the Gentiles. Because he didn't put it in them to get. Word up. Okay, let's talk about some other stuff, right? So yeah, okay, so yeah. So also back in because you know, so let's get to the whole Jewish thing. Right? So you would have had to live in Judah to be Jewish. Period. That was to be the tribe, or to be a Judean. That would have been Judean. The tribe of Judah, Judah. So it would have been Judean or something like that, right? So their name is Jewish, right? They are Jewish, right? Because they are almost like ish, almost like bluish. They not that. And that's another reason why because they still won't admit that. You still won't admit that. You still won't admit that this is who we are. They still won't admit it. I watch videos every day, the brothers all around the country or whatever, in different states or whatever, telling them like, yo, this is what it is. You're wrong about the Bible. This is you are not the Jews. You are not that. You are Esau. You are the Edomites. That's it. That's who you are, man. That's who you are, man. And you was put in charge to rule for this amount of time. Your rule is up now. Your time is up. And it's fine. I mean, like, what are you going to do? When they always, well, you know, they tell us all the time, well, this is the investigation, right? Come on, let's use they shit on them now, right? Check it out. The brother got choked out, killed in jail, in police custody. They did their investigation, and they come out and go, well, you know, by going by the facts of the situation and what our investigation, you know, has led us to discover, you know, this is what it is. And we'll be outraged, but they'll say this is what it is, you know, this is what. So upon investigation of the Bible, of historical facts, of historical bullshit that y'all been saying, this is where we at now. This is the facts. This is where we at. Accept them. Like, what are you gonna do? You know? You can't take somebody's heritage and then expect them, when they find out that you took their heritage, to not fucking reclaim it back, to not want it back. Like, how would you not? How could you think that a people that you took that from would not want it back, even if it ain't got nothing to do with no fucking money? We want to hear it out y'all mouths as a nation, as a fucking world, y'all, what y'all took from us. That's all we want. That's all we want. That's all y'all gotta do. But enough is enough. All these black people that gotta sell out to get some trinkets and all this shit. Y'all got a corrupt society. A corrupt society. So you'll go, oh, black people make it? Yeah, and out of the black people, what's the percentage of them that got their soul intact? That could speak out like they want to, can actually do what they want to do for their peoples and all that y'all don't control. That shit is very small. Word. Jewish, just like clownish, childish, boyish, relating to or being. They tried to throw that one at the end, or being. So that was for the, so then I look down after you get down, after they slide that in, there's a chiefly adjective and shit. They try to say an ethnic group, characteristics of, or whatever the case. They know, they changing up everything. You try to Google shit now, It used to say this 3 years ago. Now they done updated it. That shit don't even sound nothing like what it used to be. So I'm not going to hear it though, cause you gotta ask yourself too. Like I was saying, like even just for this year alone, in the last 5 months, I've learned so much. I've learned so much, and people go, oh, how you know it's true? Shut up. But anyway, I learned so much in this last 5 or 6 months by just looking for myself. Not watching one person, watching a bunch of different people, a bunch of different stuff, reading, investigating myself, and you'll find out. And all of that stuff gonna get you back to the Bible, because if all the stuff that I found without even getting to the Bible is true, it told me that the Bible gotta be true. Reptilians, motherfucking lizard people, and all of this shit going on, and you can actually sell your soul and all of this type of stuff, and this and this and that, then the Bible is real. That's all you need to know. If you believe that one of them rappers or artists that you don't like, because you don't think about it for the ones you love. So, but if you could think that one of them artists that you don't like sold they soul, or whatever the case may be, then you believe in the Bible. What version that you running with though? Is you running what version you running with? You figure deal with? What version you running with? Are you running with the Serre Borgia version with the little the French Italian or whatever he was, Italian motherfucker that look part girly or whatever? He was the son of Pope Alexander the Sixth. Died of syphilis, was his illegitimate son. He was a cardinal or whatever till his brother died. Then he dropped out, started being a fuckboy. So after he started being a fuckboy, his pops feeling and let's use my son. Let's put my son up in one of these churches or whatever the case may be, and then the rest is history. Our bodies, our spirits are eternal. Bodies die, we come back. So if you don't get this right now, when this happened and all that, yeah, you probably won't die. Everybody gonna make it, but you gonna probably have to do it again, because you gonna get burnt up over here with them. I'm not trying to stay here with them to get burnt up. I'm not trying to stay here with them to get burnt up. I don't love America like that risk getting burnt up. Word up. I do not love America. Word up. And every day, my mortgage company, I'm not. They call you. Look, you pay the 14th. The mortgage is due. I pay on the end of the month, the last day of the month. So between the 14th, them 2 weeks, they might call me 50 times. I'm not lying. Every fucking month. I tell them every month I do the same thing. Every month I do the same thing. I'm caught up. I'm going to pay the little late fee at the end of the month I pay. But they still call you. Know why they call you? Because they think they own you. And then when they get on the phone, they talk to you like they think they better than you. Even though this whole fucking system of banking, financing, the motherfucking interest rates, that's what I was trying to get to earlier. The interest rates that y'all throw on us and all of this shit, and the interest, all this shit, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. The fucking money y'all printing, it's all bullshit. The money that you lend me, you could lend me $400,000 today. As soon as you lend it to me, that $400,000 probably worth $2,370. Because you just printed that 400,000. So that done made everybody else money go down. So I'm telling you, it's like, get out of here. Let's get out of here with that, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Spirits are, but think about this one too, though. So if our spirits come back in eternal, like, so this body gone and then come back, or I've been here before in the past, or whatever the case may be. If that happens or whatever the case, and that's true, then the spirits is in the prophets is in some people right now. Some people got it in them right now. Just like some people got demons in them. I watched WR Entertainment. That's another one to check out. He just did one on motherfucking Mike Tyson. So because you know I you know memory kind of good, so what? So I'm watching that, and I'm from Brooklyn, so I know Mike Tyson. I know the Mike Tyson. I know that Mike Tyson shit. I was right there for every step of it, right? So yeah, so I'm watching it, and yes, Mike down too. I even think that Mike Tyson they got right now is a clone. I don't even think that's the same Mike Tyson. He's more articulate than old Mike Tyson was, as far as pronouncing his words and stuff like that. He speaks different. So that's one. He speaks different to me, and then when he got that eye tattoo, that was another thing. And then you look at how his body's turned. Like you see, then he had the situation with his daughter. His 4-year-old daughter died of a freak accident or whatever the case may be. And when they was talking to him then, his body, and then you look at him now, he looked like it's like night and day. I think he a clone. Either that or MK Ultra'd out his mind. MK Ultra'd out his mind where they went in and got him where they done changed his personality, gave him a new personality or whatever the case may be. So I was watching the Mike Tyson joint, and then they had a lot of pictures with him and Donald Trump in it, or whatever the case may be. And then they had Spike Lee, because Mike was running around talking that fuck white people shit like that. That's why we used to fuck with Mike. Mike was like, fuck that. When he first got in the game, this was before they must have got to him. Because it probably wasn't easy to get to Mike, because he was fucking, Mike beat the shit out you. When he first got in the boxing, Mike beat the shit out you. Word. In the streets, in the ring, he fuck you up. So he called Don King a reptilian in that joint. He called him a reptilian in that joint. Word. So he called him a reptilian in there. I remember the Robin Givens interview. He had Spike Lee come and do a movie, which got me. When you get to Spike Lee, now you get to the agenda movies, because Spike Lee is a sellout. He's a coon, a clone, whatever, reptilian, or whatever the case may be. He even looks different now than he looked when he was younger. So when he was not, you know what I'm saying? He looks different. You know what I mean? So yeah. Who else looked different to me? I seen him. Drake looked different too. That the beard and all that, like it's just how Drake looked different too. I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely know he reptilian, but I wouldn't be surprised he cloned up too. But the Spike Lee joint got us to the Farrakhan movie, and then where he, go in, just the same thing like he did with Mike. You go in and he say one thing, but then make the movie and make you look like shit or whatever the case may be. Yeah, Mike was on some fuck whitey shit. He was from Brooklyn, so they had to go after him. And he kept, and that's how he ended up with that rape charge, set up with that rape charge. Because Mike ain't raped that chick. Mike ain't raped that chick. The chick said they had oral sex for like 10 minutes. They go, oh, Sherm, you could hear. Mike was giving her oral sex too. How you holding somebody down and giving them oral? How you doing that? Maybe it's possible, I don't know. But I'm like, he gave her oral sex too. It's not like Mike grabbed her and was like, She gave him oral sex. He gave her oral sex. And then he said what? He said what I think happened. He said, man, yo, it was late or early. She had to get up. I had to get up. I said, yo, you could stay overnight, and then we get up in the morning and go down together. She said, no, I don't want to stay, and I want you to walk me downstairs. And Mike said, no, I'm not going to do that. I got to get up. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I just smashed. I'm going to sleep. Great. That's what happened. And right after she got out, she got her money, Mike got in, so like right after Mike was convicted, like right after that, the money thing came in and shit. Yep. Cause Don King was working with the motherfuckers too, man. Pimpies. Pimpy's investment. I'll be watching that, right? Did a study on substantial ways to lock down the world. Yeah, that okay, yeah. So the BBH did a study on sustainable ways to lock down the world, the Great Reset. So that's the name of the study. It's called the Great Reset. So they're gonna talk to us and try to give us convincing ways of making us think that lockdown the best thing for us. Lockdown the best thing for you. Because what they gonna do is all of them stores that's boarded up, they lying like a motherfucker on news. I don't even see how nobody even listen to the dumb shit they saying on the news, or not even dumb, just nothing. It's just no substance. But all around the country, all of these stores is boarded up. So they go, oh, we took down Rolex, or we took down the Gucci store, whatever. That Gucci store might not never open back up, but they gonna cash out with money. They all cashing out with money right now. All of them, and now they don't have to open these jobs back up because they got a big cash out, and they gonna sit back and be in chilling, and be in the crib and all that. So that's what's going on right here. That's what's going on right here. They turning all of the cities and all Planet of the Apes, In the Times movies, what's the Elijah, the one with Denzel Washington or whatever the case may be. That's what it's gonna be out here. Get ready. Oh, okay, I got one. Here you go, right? I was sitting there and I was watching something and the thought hit me. I was like, I had a thought. The reason you can't get the RV chip and all of this and that, because they say the 144 new governors set the elect or whatever, y'all supposed to stamp it in our hearts and our minds, the new laws, so we can't go astray. So how you gonna get the new laws stamped in your heart and mind if somebody got an RVG chip in you that could reprogram you and shit? So it makes sense to me, man. Word up. Yep, the laws in your heart, mind, so in the new land, in the new land of Jerusalem. It will be for truth, prosperity. You can't be hacked and reprogrammed. Yeah, you can't be hacked and reprogrammed. 17-year-old protecting his property kills 3. But then Black Wall Street, right? Protecting his property kills 3, right? So, but with Black Wall Street, Black Wall Street started over this. The lady accused white woman accused a teenage boy of raping her. He hadn't raped her. They was gonna come there and kill him that night and come to do him some harm. The older black men protected the young boy when they came to kill him. Little situation happened and some white guys got killed. And then they came and blew up Wall Street. See? So they be having these people to come out and they'll say this and they'll say that and this and this and that. You can find a story for every outrage that this is just a fact. This is a fact. And you'll go, oh, that shit is in the past. Okay. But I'm just saying, all of this stuff, whether it's looting, whether it's raping women, whether it's whatever the case may be, and I'm not saying justifying none of that. I'm not doing none of that. What I am saying is, though, it don't take no effort at all to duck, go, and for any atrocity that they're crying about to find one where we could be just as outraged. You know what I mean? They come in talking about how their society is falling now and this and this and that. Okay, what about how our society fell? The natives of this land. And they go, oh, you didn't have no laws and this and this and that. It's a fucking lie. That's why y'all changed them all. That's why y'all changed our history. Because if we didn't have shit, y'all wouldn't have had to change nothing. If the Bible wasn't about us and it said Jesus was white and he was here for the Edomites and all of that shit, you wouldn't have had to change it. It said in the Bible. So get out of here. Everything that y'all could complain about, we can give y'all the same thing. We can, and so two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, but we still got to get back to where we was good again, where we was whole. Y'all still in the possession of shit y'all don't supposed to be in possession of, our land and us. So until we get back right, we always can have a gripe. Word, y'all land is the mountains. This is not y'all land. Y'all land is the mountains. And y'all talking about y'all act, and this is the one fact that eludes all you so-called I love America people, that America don't even own America. The Queen owns the land. She is the landowner for America on paper. So America not even the owner of America. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all not talking in, y'all not dealing in facts. Y'all dealing in hopes and wishes and what I would like it to be and all of them things. What I would like it to be is not necessarily reality. Reality is, don't know white America here own America. The Queen do. All of the land. Okay, so let's get to I was watching this. I was watching the brother Dana, it's not Dana, I always write Dana Stevens. So he put me on to the Devil's Punch Bowl. I never heard about that till just this year. The Devil's Punch Bowl. Yeah, y'all can look this one up. This one gonna be very eye-opening. The Devil's Punch Bowl. A Mississippi town after slavery grew from the grew after slavery. A Mississippi town grew after slavery from 20,000 to 120,000, right? And so they made concentration camps. Somebody was talking about, oh, they was protesting, and then no motherfucker. The town got too big, and they made concentration camps. That was it. That's the story. Oh, it don't matter if they was freed, if they was slaves or whatever. They took us and made concentration camps. People be wanting to argue some of the smallest, minute, wrong fucking facts sometimes. But anyway, I digress. So now, they made a concentration camp where 20,000 people out of the 100 or so thousand died. Right? 20,000. And it was no burial. They just handed them a shovel and told them to bury them where they were at, where they dropped. Bury them right there. And afterwards going to try to put some peach trees over the dead bodies and stuff. They said nobody eat the peach trees and all of this stuff like that. Skulls still wash up in storms sometimes in the Mississippi. This is, you know, these are the Edomites. They are the seed of Satan. That's what they do. But you go, oh man, Sherm, I'm like, I don't see how you could say something like that is irrelevant. It goes in the past and it don't matter. I don't see how y'all could say, oh, like my man say, what did I do? Like, I didn't do nothing. That's not me. I didn't own any slaves. But your grandfather did. Your father probably was working for a company that made money off of it. And then they changed all the names of the companies. They changed all the names of the companies so they could come out and lie with a straight fucking face and say, oh, this company didn't have nothing to do with slavery and this and that, and oh, they're fucking lying. They fucking lying. Most of these companies that didn't fold, that's successful, and got all this old money, it come from slavery, period. Point blank, end of story. I'm just reading to see where I'm at. And because if we find the right, that's why they had to lose us in the Bible too. Because if we find out who we are and we start praying, they don't want us praying for their demise. They don't want us praying for their demise. They don't want that. They want us still worshiping wood and stone. Wood and stone, Christian the cross, stone the cobble, you know, and so So that's what they want. They want us worshiping that shit. Objects, inanimate objects. Oh yeah, so this was it. We are great, man. We are great, man. Yahweh talking to you. He said, Yahweh talking to you right now. It's you special. Everybody ain't getting nothing right now. Everybody not getting that right now. And we gotta start acting like we gonna be in charge, cause we are. Word. So it go Jeremiah 5:5. I will get me unto the great men, and will speak unto them, for they have known the way of the Lord and judgment of their God. But these have all altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds. Yeah. Because even though I'm in Babylon, F Babylon. Word up, F Babylon. I do what I had to do. I signed up for the military, but I wasn't in there kissing no ass. I wasn't in there motherfucking selling no brothers out. Just in here to get my money for college so I can come home and do what I gotta do. Yeah, I'm here punching this clock for you, but don't get out of pocket, because we could go outside and get some coffee. I'll punch you in your face. So I always was like that. So I always be like, this shit ain't right. None of this shit ain't right. Come in, I gotta work doubly harder to get paid less than the white guy. Get out of here, this shit ain't fair. I'm bugging out. It ain't no systematic racism. That shit is funny every time I hear somebody say that shit. And every time I hear a black person say that shit. And I'ma say this true. And don't excuse my language. You're a fucking lie. You're a fucking lie. We get treated different in the legal system. We get treated different in hospitals. We get treated different every time a cop pull us over and shit. We get treated different when any offices, banks or whatever dealing with us. Get out of here. You're a fucking lie. You're a fucking lie. Unless you come in there sounding like this and you come in there, hey guy, how you doing today, Bob? And yeah, it's good to meet you, man. And this and that, and you talking like that, then maybe they might treat you different for a while. Then it's going to come a point where they're not going to treat you like that. Word up. So all that, oh, we don't have systematic racism and it doesn't exist. You're a liar. Get out of here. You're a liar. Every job I went to, white people, we can come in at the same time. He'll be getting paid $1 to $2 more than me. Period. All the time. Every job I ever had. Out of here. It ain't no systematic racism. Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of O-P-H-I-R. Yeah. Yep. Palms 147. 2. The Lord doth build up Jerusalem. He gathereth together the outcasts of Israel. Yeah, it's time, man. He gathering us up, man. Word up. You know he gathering. He done gathered me up. Come on, man. Y'all playing out there, man. Y'all see the tassels? Y'all see it going down over here? Come on, man. Get right. Catch up, man. Let's go. Word. I ain't gonna talk about that brother no more, man. That big ass diamond watch, man. I was like, wow, brother's really out here. Cold cuts. That brother be going in. He be going in good. The brother, I forget the brother name. Apologize, brother, but the brother for Cold Cuts, he was doing a lesson talking about the infighting in the nation and all of that and everything. That just can't be going on, y'all. That just can't be going on. It's too late in the game to come down for the Most High to come down and see the tribe fighting already. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta be playing. That can't be a thing, man. And we gonna pray that one away right there, cause that spirit can't be in y'all. We the sanctified ones. We the purple and gold. We the blue and yellow. We the black and orange. If you ain't down with us, you ain't gonna get talked to by the Most High. Come on, man. Y'all know that's wrong. Come on, man. That's false doctrine. It's not that. He want us all doing our thing in our own ways. And this and that. And once he get here, I'm sure he'll pass out the awards and the certificates and the and the stars and the stripes and all of that. Alright? So y'all can chill out with giving yourselves all these decorations and let the Most High give it out. But on that note, man, I'ma say, get you a Bible, man. Get your Bible and just start reading, man. Read, do some studying, watch some things that you ain't been watching before. You gotta watch some different shows. If you ain't watching no different shows, no new shows, how you gonna learn something new? You know what I'm saying? So you definitely gotta you definitely need a Bible. Start a Bible. King James Version. And you don't even need to go out and get no Bible. You can follow along with people on TV. Download you a Bible app. Download you a Bible app. I got the King James, the King James version of joint, and you can bookmark it, you can highlight it, and all that type of stuff. So, you know, follow along when they calling out the scriptures or whatever. And watch some of them brothers that go out, watch the cold cuts. Watch some of these brothers that's going out, standing out and talking, and you'll see when it'll be people that they dealing with that'll ask questions or say the same shit that you might be thinking to ask them. And then the brother gonna tell you. Just like I was watching the one from One Way, North Carolina. But anyway, and he was talking about, he said, man, if you don't got no tassels, man, he said, do the poor man tassel, man. He said, get you and cut you some things and then this and this and that. So you gonna learn some stuff, man. It's us, man. It's our peoples, man. It's all love. And it's not like they ain't telling you nothing bad. They ain't telling you nothing hateful. All they telling you is, they lied to us about the Bible. You know they lied to us about Jesus. This is what the Bible really means. And the Bible is about us. And you need to get right. You need to start following the commandments. You need to get right. So that's my show. Word up, Big Sherm. I just wanted to say, come back and do something, man, because I had to get back out here. I'm like, they said, you supposed to keep going. So, and sometimes it's like, I be taking hits and stuff, like situations I be finding myself in. I'm like, I don't think I deserve to be in this situation. I don't think I deserve to be talked to like this or treated like this or whatever the case may be, handled like this or whatever the case, right? Because I'm like, I just don't deserve it. How I feel about myself and then what I know for a fact. So, but anyway, you gotta get right, y'all. Y'all gotta get right. Time running out, man. I want to say love, peace, all praises due to the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai, and I see y'all again on the next lesson, man. Let's go.